gameplay. I'm sorry, guys. So, Raheem Mostert, 97 overall, breaks through tackles. Let's go. Look at this, look at this, look at this. That juke and that break tackle. Threw Sherman like he was a doll, man. Ugh, he's nasty.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
Okay, so we're doing some solo battles, so this is a low overall team, so if he performs like this, I hate to see him against a higher tier team. Anyway.
So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown.
Unfortunately, no Kyler Murray gameplay as of yet, but our kick returner is solid this time, so.
That's fielded in the end zone.
We got X Factors activated on defense, so let's play some good D, folks. Okay, we're gonna call some of this. Go, 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 go.
First down is Mahomes. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Walter Payton, guys, 94 overall. Oh, 88 overall.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage, great punch to get this thing started.
And now this unit on the move already. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes a starch right out of them.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes gets this one to Hill.
God, hit him harder.
Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They set up the screen to Payton. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal on an opening drive that's taken up much of this first quarter. Now a give right side. Payton. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
This is upsetting. We already got the lead by 3, so let's win this solo battles, guys. First round victory.
Solid, methodical drive to start this
Gotta shut down the run.
How about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
And some space here.
That guy is ridiculous. He can throw people off, man. I like this. The break tackle is high.
More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, let's get some QB run action.
And they're able to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw.
Get out my way.
He's going to take off with it.
Get out my way. Okay. We had the 97 overall.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go. And I think that was exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control. And that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
You mean to tell me that happened? Come on, we had that read perfectly.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and he's going to get this inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. It's been a good game plan to this point. They've got it down to the 27, 1st and 10 on this opening drive. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
We could win the game by just returning kicker.
This fielded at the 2. Ooh, with a juke. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's try the lucky side.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert.
Go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Can't you fake nobody out on that
now
side?
San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
No, we're just going to run on this side.
This is Mostert. Oh, what a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throwing over the middle.
Are you kidding me?
Michael Irvin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Nothing going to go my way?
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. 53 yards.
There we
the
go.
Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Go, baby.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Baltimore coming back out here on offense. Charles, unfortunately for the Ravens this year, it just feels like a failure. You know, yes, the 14 wins in the regular season, but that divisional round loss to Tennessee, such a shocker, really stunned everybody in the NFL.
It certainly did, and I know exactly what you're saying when you say it feels like a failure, yet you don't want to say it, do you?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it just feels wrong to say that, but let's face it, the bottom line is getting to the ultimate prize. And when you're 14-2 in the regular season, you're the #1 seed in the AFC, and you lose at home in your first playoff game, it will feel like a failure, and hopefully that'll motivate them going forward. But I think part of it is they didn't need to play Week 17, and they pulled a lot of starters. So now that week is gone where you don't play. You get the open week, right? You end up getting essentially 2 more. It's too long for them sitting, and I think it hurt their timing and maybe their edge.
But tell me if you agree, I think it's safe to say that Lamar Jackson and company will be back and strong next year.
It'd be a surprise if they are not, because don't forget he couples it with a pretty darn good defense, too.
And he'll find Akins there, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll run on first down. Peyton. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's got a man. It's T.O. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Mahomes firing complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Got you, boy. I got you.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hope. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Kick him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now Murray. And he's already got 2
come on,
catches on
mostert.
the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to it because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Play action. Now it's Murray. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's Murray. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. Murray now to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Michael Irvin there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And oh, he coughed it up. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
Go!
Closed, locked, reinforced.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. But he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36. This offense on the march right out of the gate. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mahomes now on 1st down. They complete it to Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Lawrence Taylor able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. It's Hill, complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Man open, Rice. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Offense for the... Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Walter Payton, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Mahomes going to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard.
Hey, Will, you there?
They knew